What's up, everybody? I hope you're all doing well, and today I would like to talk about a subject that is it's a difficult thing to be discussed. It's something that became a taboo amongst the folks who, like me, enjoy a lot motorcycle racing, particularly MotoGP racing. And the subject is whether Valentino Rossi will be world champion again, or whether he has already won his last world championship title. That's a very, very difficult question, because Rossi is, of course, one of the greatest riders of all time. I mean, I think this is completely out of question. And he's also someone who came to personify motorcycle, MotoGP racing at least. Rossi has won 9 world titles, 7 in the top category, that being either MotoGP or the 500cc, and he also won, what do we have here? And he also won 2 titles on the lower classes, one in the 125, one in the 250. So, well, what's up? Will Rossi be world champion again or not? What do you think? Yeah, I got off the highway because there was way too much wind noise there to keep talking. But before anything, I would like to say I am a die-hard Rossi fan. I have been following his career since before he was racing in the World Championship in the 125. I very much admire Rossi on track and off track. I think he has been a great ambassador to the sport. The guy is out of question one of the best riders ever. Just to keep in mind, only 2 riders have more titles than him. Of course, Giacomo Agostini has 15 titles, being 8 on the top category, and Nieto, who recently passed away sadly, has 13 titles, or as he liked to say 12 plus 1. He was highly superstitious and he never said he won 13 titles. But Nieto won 13, but none of them in the main class. Nieto was specialized in racing smaller motorcycles. So, out of question, Rossi is one of the greatest ever. But that's not the point here. The question is whether he will win another world championship or not. And without much ado, I'll tell my answer. I think, unfortunately, to me and to all other, the millions who admire Valentino Rossi, I think the answer is no. I think it's not likely that Rossi will be champion again. I think he already achieved his 7th and last world motorcycle title, and that was in 2009. And well, that's my opinion about it. Let me talk about now, why do I think this is the case? Why do I think that Rossi will not be champion again? So, there are a few reasons why I think Rossi will not be world champion again. The first one is undoubtedly his age. Rossi is now 38-year-old, and motorcycle racing is extremely demanding on one's body. I mean, the people who think that motorsports, being that car racing or motorcycle racing, is not a real sport and is not really demanding on your body, guys, you have no idea what you are talking about. The acceleration, the forces to which riders are submitted are tremendous. These are really world-class athletes, and it's not a coincidence that many times motorcycle riders or car racers, they do quite well in very demanding sports like triathlon. These guys are really extremely fit. But at age 38, Rossi has taken quite a bit over these years of motorcycle racing. In fact, right now, which is crazy, he's going to his 18th season on the top class, and he's, I believe, his 22nd season in all classes combined, 125, 250, and the top category being that MotoGP or the 500. So, he has submitted his body to a lot of abuse. Well, just stop the moment for the red light, and now let's continue. Well, the second reason, in my opinion, is that, which is related to the first one, are the injuries that the Rossi has suffered. Rossi is a rider that he has had quite a few falls, nothing extraordinary, but every time a rider falls, it takes a toll on your body. And 2010, I think that's a year that Rossi had quite a few injuries. If I'm not mistaken, that's where he broke his leg for the first time. He had a very debilitating shoulder injury that required surgery as well. And now, just a few days ago, he broke his leg, the same one he had injured before. He broke the tibia and the fibia in a motocross accident. This is going to be, even though there is a lot of hush-hush, it's quite silent. There is a lot of silence about what actually happened. But clearly, this was not a trivial injury because he's going to be out for quite some time now. And Yamaha, in fact, decided not to field a replacement rider for him, so he's going to be out for, I think, 3 or 4 races now. Well, after another stop for a red light, let me give you my third and final reason why I think that Valentino Rossi will not be world champion again. Which is the matter of competition. I think if Rossi was not racing against a crop of riders, such as the ones that are currently in the World Motorcycle Championship, I think he could be champion quite a few times. However, the current group of riders, man, these guys are just outstanding. Just look around. Marc Marquez, Jorge Lorenzo, both multi-champions. Then Dani Pedrosa, which I think is a very classic rider, even though I don't rate him amongst the highest. Andrea Dovizioso, and even the newcomers now, such as Zarco, Johan Zarco, or Folger. There is a great number of it's a great class of riders now in the World Championship. So if Rossi was not fielding or facing such a competition, he'll certainly be champion quite a few more times in these later years of his career. But that's not the case. Something also to keep in mind is the fact that Rossi won his last championship a long time ago. We tend to forget this, but the last time he was world champion was back in 2009, which is nearly 8 years ago, and that's when he was still riding with Yamaha. Now, of course, he's back to Yamaha for a few years already. This was already quite some time. It's nearly a decade ago. In fact, that brings me to an interesting point, which is what may have been Rossi's biggest mistake, which was the fact that he left Yamaha to race for Ducati in 2011. I think that was the biggest mistake that Rossi made in his career. For a few reasons. He did leave Yamaha for Ducati for the money. This is a subject that is a little bit unclear in his autobiography. He doesn't discuss that in details. He kind of glosses over the story and says that, well, Yamaha was becoming just like Honda, and those guys were not hungry enough anymore, and so I left for Ducati because there was a project there, that we were creating something new. But that's all good and great, but the true reason why he left was because of the money. And then he endured 2 very difficult years at Ducati, and then when he came back he went back to Yamaha, that was a contract that was expected to be a 2 to 3 year contract before his retirement. There was a lot of people, particularly back in Italy, already talking about that. And that didn't happen because clearly, I think that's clear in my opinion, Rossi wanted to retire with his 8th world title. He would love to tie Agostini's record. and that didn't happen. I mean, 8th world title in the main class, and that didn't happen. And then he kept trying and trying. He was in this last year's runner-up, second place 3 years in a row, right, in 14, 15, and 16. I think in 15 was a year, of course, it was particularly painful to Rossi and to all of us who love him, to see him not winning that series that year, which was, of course, won by Jorge Lorenzo. And last year was a year that I think I realized that he will not be champion again, because he was doing very well. But then after the break, something happened. After the summer break, something happened, and Rossi didn't come with the same hunger as before. Or he was not feeling okay at home on his machine, and his performance on the second half of the year was somewhat lackluster. And of course, Marc Marquez won the title last year in 2016. Now with this fracture on his leg, Rossi is going to miss 3 to 4 races, and clearly his bid for the title is over. So, well, I have spoken quite a lot now, and I think I gave you my 3 reasons, or 3.5 reasons, why I think that Valentino Rossi will not be, unfortunately to me, and I think I also say that on the name of all the millions of fans Rossi has around the world. Unfortunately, he is not going to be a world champion ever again. Well, that's my take on the subject. Let me know your comments. Let me know what you think. And that's what I have to think about it. Well, that's what I've got to say about it. And take care, everybody. See you soon, and keep watching MotoGP. Take care. Bye-bye.